My name is Brianna, and
My name is Rowena,
and
I've been living in London
My
for
name is
7
Molly.
years.
I've lived
My
in
name
London
is
for
Eli,
2.5
and I've lived
years.
in London for
My name's
2.5
Lilian,
years.
and I've been living
My
in
name is
London
Annabelle.
for
I was born in
4
London
months.
and I've lived here my whole life. My favourite spots in coffee shops are when they have stalls by the window and kind of just have a little think about life, stare out the window, watch people walking by, not necessarily think about anything, just kind of chill and have some downtime. If I had all the time in the world, then I would love to walk everywhere. One of my favourite things to do is what I call wiggling from A to B. So if I know roughly where I'm starting on the map in my head and where I'm going in the map in my head, then I always like to take new roads and wiggle my way there.
When I'm out and around, I don't especially see myself as a woman like I might see other women who aren't involved in such a strong sport. When I'm here in my gym clothes, they go and shake my hand. When I'm dressed as a girl, they'll come and kiss me on my cheek. In order to be taken seriously, I do in a way feel the pressure to dress more like the guys. Because if the guys are the people that are seen to be boxers, I feel like I sometimes need to be a guy as well.
When I go outside of like London or whenever I'm like, people just kind of give me this look like, why is she here? Traveling back home to Catford, I've never had someone not hit on me. If I'm on the bus somewhere in the city and I'm so wrapped up in my own thoughts, that would be like a female space.
I don't feel like there's these kind of hyper-masculine or hyper-feminine places. In myself, I'm just 100% a guy. I have maybe a different level of acceptance to the feminine side of myself, but it is quite interesting to be able to put yourself in certain situations looking from almost different gender perspective. I think everyone watches everyone around them. I mean, I've felt watched before. My friends have felt watched. I've watched people and I'm sure they've felt watched by me. I mean, we're all kind of intrigued by each other.
I genuinely enjoy living in a capital city. I like carrying a book with me. Or a magazine or something when I go out. It's almost like a safety blanket. Basically, I want to be discreet not because I'm a woman, but because I'm an observer.
Being able to be self-dependent on my feet is really important to me. Freedom of movement is a huge part of my independence, and I think it a huge source of my empowerment, and I'm sure it's got to be for other women as well. I've really come to a point in my life where I've just said, like, I have to kind of hold on to this idea that I belong here and I belong in any space.
So if there's a flaneur in a genderless sense, that's what I would be. Walking home at night is different to walking home in the daytime, especially if you're on your own, and double especially if you're a girl. But I like to tell myself that it's no different, because that kind of gives you courage if you feel nervous or daunted at any point. Headphones are essential to my happiness, because I can manipulate the ambience of my excursion however I like. It feels really secretive, but thrust into the public eye as well, because you're surrounded by all of London, but nobody knows what you're experiencing inside.